I reckon life is all about new experiences. I'm excited to see how they go cooked up on the grill. This is crazy. This makes me nervous just watching. Whoa! Whoa. Poison is now being applied. So poisonous that it would kill me instantly. Hey, g'day guys, my name is Az, this is my best mate Strick, and we've got a pretty special experience to share with you. In this film, we're hoping to take you guys back in time. That's right, we're heading to a remote part of Indonesia where there is a tribe that has been living largely unchanged for thousands of years. I'm talking hunting, gathering, living off the land, pretty much undisturbed from this crazy world outside them. And we've got this rare opportunity to be able to go into the village, into the jungle, and live with them like they would for a few days. Not really sure what that's going to entail. Of course, we're bringing you guys along for the ride. This is going to be pretty epic, guys. Let's see how we go. But in order to get to this rainforest tribe, there's a fair bit that needs to happen from where we stand on our beach bungalows, getting to that point. Let's see how we go.
I guess by definition, a remote tribe is going to be hard to get to. And this was proving to be no exception. A couple of plane rides, a couple of boat trips, tuk-tuks and motorbikes. But with every step of the journey, the crowds and hustle and bustle of it all started to thin out. And we eventually jumped on this boat, pretty much a traditional canoe, but with a motor strapped on the back. And we were now entering the part of Indonesia that we'd hoped to see. Unspoilt jungle and winding rivers as far as the eye could see. Let the adventure begin.
We're right deep in the jungle now. The language being spoken behind us here is a different dialect to Bahasa Indonesia, so it's a pretty good sign that we're getting off the beaten path. Hopefully we're getting closer, mate.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's been a big day. It's probably one of the most tropical environments that you can get here. We're very close to the equator, and with that, almost daily, just after sunset, there's like either a storm or a shower of rain, which keeps everything in this like perpetual state of moistness, if you will. So everything's pretty muddy. On this bush track, going through the jungle, and they've laid down different sort of sections of hardwood logs and palms that you can not get stuck knee deep in the mud. But yeah, we've been going for a good while, and I think we're almost there, just before the sun sets, which is good.
Hey, hello.
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 Yeah,
okay. Yeah. I love it how they just expect they know what.
Itu durian, teman. Durian.
Yeah. Oh, you'll be happy? I'm very happy. Hopefully there's one dropped on the ground.
How's that?
Oh wow, that's nice. Fresh, cool water.
Home sweet home.
Traveling to remote locations like this can leave you with some pretty priceless memories, but in order to do so, it does come at a cost. Introducing Revolute, the financial super app that has become our go-to whenever we're traveling. And it could be useful for you guys on your next adventure as well. So on our previous travels, we've always just used our standard bank card from Australia while overseas, but on our most recent trip through West Papua, we came home to a bit of a rude shock. We got absolutely smashed by poor exchange rates and bank fees, and it completely blew out our budget. Everything from hiring the boat to ATM withdrawals and just general expenses, we got constantly stung. Upon returning, we actually asked you guys via our Instagram page, what international debit card do you use while traveling? And the answer was pretty overwhelming: Revolute. We're so glad you guys brought it to our attention. It seems we're a little bit late to the party, but we're very thankful you did, and we're super stoked to be partnering with Revolute for this video. Revolute is a financial super app used by over 40 million users worldwide and offers you a range of smart features to help you manage your money smarter, no matter if you're at home or abroad. A few of our favorite features are while traveling. You can spend like a local while traveling across the world with over 30 plus currencies at your fingertips. The app also lets you easily withdraw cash from ATMs or spend on the go right from your smartphone. Plus, they've got competitive exchange rates and low fees. So if this sounds like something you'd like to know more about, check out the link in the video's description.
Durian teman. Min tahu durian. Same like Australian durian.
Guzzy, it's like I come to the right place.
Makan.
That's pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Pretty good? Ooh.
It's pastry. It's like bread.
On arrival to the village, they've given us a few snacks, some durian and like a sago snack, which is a type of palm, and they make a flour from it. It's quite a process. Then they've put it in one of the palm leaves and cooked it over the coals. And the end product, yeah, it's a really tasty snack. Warm, sort of gooey, a little bit rough texture. It's really nice. Babi. It's all right.
So we've been welcomed in here, and it seems there's a bit of a family reunion going on from the people that have brought us here and the guys living out here. We're not quite sure when it's appropriate to bring a camera out and when not to at the moment. So hopefully as we get familiar with the guys here and more comfortable, we'll be able to get the camera out and some more sort of intimate moments in the house there, because it is pretty special. But for now, we've just come up here to wash off the couple of days travel that's taken to get here. Az has found a little swimming hole.
Woo! How is it, mate?
It's well earned.
Yeah.
Very clean, very cool, straight out of the mountain behind us.
Nice.
Bad magic.
That's your house. Just as far as the drone can see is jungle. That's amazing to see. One tree out in the rainforest canopy there, above the canopy, that's got bright orange leaves.
Helicopter.
Yeah. Pretty cool to see it from the bird's eye view. It's a special spot where we are right here, mate.
Jungle, and a little bit more jungle.
It's amazing to see.
So we really weren't sure what to expect out here, but the whole point of this was just to kind of fit in with the day-to-day happenings of the tribe out here. And first impression, it's a pretty special spot. So, I mean, just the makeup of this area, it's like being in a fantasy adventure movie. It's just surreal with the, you know, the main house there and the smoke kind of coming up through the chimney. You've got kind of the symphony of birds and insects playing around us. And I tell you what, after a pretty frantic couple of days to get here, it's really nice just to be settling into a slower pace of life out here. So far this afternoon, people are sort of all contributing, helping prepare the afternoon meal. People are sharing stories. There's a bit of a reunion type of vibe going on. So, and to be honest, we're not really sure what the next few days are going to bring, but so far so good. We're really excited to learn some new things from the guys out here. What an amazing place, hey? What an absolute privilege. And to be honest, we've got a lot to learn, guys, because I'm not sure how many people live out here. I'm not sure how many people live in the rest of the jungle out here. From what I see so far, it looks like there's just one main house. I'm not sure what the sleeping arrangement's going to be, but we might all be sleeping under that one roof just on the floor there, which is going to be interesting. Aaron is a horrible snorer, so that's going to be a bit of a rude shock for the guys here. Yeah, we're sort of nervous, sort of excited to see how the evening plays out. What are you predicting the sleeping arrangement is, mate?
As you're aware, there's been no brief, so we're all pretty unsure at this stage. Well, there's only one area, so I think we're all just going to be next to the fire that we're cooking on, which is in the hut under the monkey skulls and the wild boar skulls. So, yeah, I think just on the on the hard mat. Hopefully there's a mozzie net, because apparently there's like a bit of dengue and malaria in the area. But either way, yeah, I'll be trying to fall asleep first.
Then no one else has got a chance.
And also, like, the house is built, it's up above the ground, and all the animals, which are clearly an important part of like living here. Yeah, I've got a feeling, given that the amount of pigs that are here, and they quite often feed and carry on at night, so that we're literally going to be like half a metre under where we're sleeping on the thin timber boards. So yeah, we'll let you know how it goes. We'll see. Very beautiful though. I feel at least 30% calmer than when we were like 4 hours ago, when we were in the thick of
the hustle and bustle.
Yeah, the shambles that is commuting through a remote part of Indonesia. So super happy to be here.
What are those coconuts doing, mate?
They're keeping them off the ground so the pigs don't crunch into them, I'd say. But yeah, they're striking them. You can see there's a taproot here, and then I don't know, in a month's time they'd probably plant it out. Like all here, there's just like durian, baby sago, different palms, coconuts. There's all sorts of cool stuff, eh? Just be like never-ending cycle of replanting.
Yeah.
Alright, we've just finished up dinner. Now going to the bathroom is a bit of an obstacle course here. We need to face this torch forward. So we've learnt so much about the guys here already, and we've also learnt that we're all sharing one big open bedroom, really. So we're all sleeping next to each other. It's going to be interesting. I think Aaron's snoring already. So I think the rest of us will have a bit of a broken sleep, but might be a long night, but it's going to be one hell of a day in the morning. We'll see you guys then.
I'm just trying to find my way to a respectable place to go to the bathroom this morning. It's a bit of an adventure. It's not totally clear to me, but I think they said just go downstream a bit. So that's where I'm going. I'm not quite sure how far is far enough, but oh, there's a few spiders. I wonder if anyone lives downstream of this river. I think this is going to have to do, guys. All right. Mission success there. I was trying to find any other footprints to see where the toilet was, but I also didn't want to find the toilet, you know, by walking straight into it. But anyway, I think I've done the right thing there. I've just been eaten alive by ants on the way, but that's right, that's what we signed up for. It's all part of it. Oh wow, they're really getting me. Fran is going to hate this. I think it's more than likely I've probably got a leech stuck somewhere where the sun doesn't shine. But that was a bit of an adventure. I'm feeling rather relieved we've got that over and done with. Let's go see what the morning's got to offer here. Oh, it's slippery this morning. Wow, it's a magical place, isn't it? This morning when we first woke up, it sounded like there's a big fight going on out behind us. Apparently they were gibbons, the local monkeys, that were having a big sort of fight in one of the trees over from here. So we might be able to go and try and get a look at them a little bit later on. But man, this place is just magical.
Really? For me? That's it. Underripe, but excited nonetheless. You bring those all the way from Australia, mate?
Yeah, I did, mate. These are my lucky pair of gumboots. They're the only size that would fit me in Indonesia, and they just camouflage into the Indonesian jungle perfectly, don't they?
Let's do it.
Let's go, mate.
Makasih.
slowly. Ah, good. Lucky man. Let's, without help.
No good. Up there, eh? Seems like the chief has spotted something he's liked down that way and told us to come up this way. Alright, it's all happened in a little bit of a hurry, but we've taken off following the chief here. There's a bit of a language barrier, obviously, but I think we are in search of some food. A lot of the day would revolve around hunting and gathering here. I think that's what we're doing. Man, these guys are fit to be able to just sort of effortlessly glide through the jungle here at, you know, almost 100% humidity. I'm struggling to keep up. Oh man, that's spiky. Looks like some large edible fruit up there. And the guys have then tied this one with some local vine. I imagine this is the climbing one, so you could scurry up and get to the edible fruits way up there. I'll just wait and see if that's what it's actually for though.
Tidak bagus? Habis. The cockatoos or the bats have got the durian that we're looking for. Yeah.
Sudah itu habis isinya di atas jatuh.
Yeah, yeah. This big durian tree has a lot of durians on it and they're all falling, but quite a few of them have been already eaten by other animals of the jungle. Animals outside of us. Kazi?
Yeah, sometimes.
That's a very underripe durian. You can see the seeds there. Half? Yeah.
Buang biji.
Yeah.
Ini makanan.
Kasih. Very green. Sort of sappy and very dry. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah.
Tidak bisa digigit keras.
Oh, I don't really like it.
Kita pergi sana.
Yeah. I've never eaten durian basically raw before. It's got sort of very little flavour, quite dry, definitely doesn't have the sugars in it yet. But I feel it would be very rude to say no. I'm chewing it down. Pretty crunchy.
Bagus?
Yes. Jalan-jalan bagus.
Yeah, yeah, bagus.
Sampai di mana jalan-jalan? Jauh.
Jalan-jalan, yeah. And
Sudah turun.
yeah, bagus.
Ke situ. Kita makan durian dulu. Sudah makan durian baru kita jalan ke situ.
We've lost Aaron. I think he's got a sniff of the durian. He's an actual durian addict, so we'll sniff him down. As is down the bottom of this hill, he says something impressive's going on. What have you found, mate?
Mate, I've found one of the most impressive displays of strength and climbing ability that I've ever seen in my life. This fella just said to me, hey, come, we look for durian. And I thought we were just going to walk along down the bottom foraging for durians that have fallen. But this tree here, which is probably 25 or 30 years old, has a lot of durians at the top, and the trunk of it, there's no branches. It goes up for probably 15 to 18 meters, really wide, super smooth. And he's currently climbing, like went from the base, climbing to the top where the branches and the fruit are. He's got a machete about 2.5 foot long, and he's just cutting in steps and climbing, holding on, cutting a step in, going like another 1/2 meter, putting in another step, and just continuing all the way to the top to ideally get what is called the king of fruits, the durian. He's also got this like 6 meter long piece of bamboo with a metal hook on it, and that's going to get used, I assume, to be able to pull some durian down. There's no safety barrier, there's no plan B, like he just can't. If he did, he'd fall to his death.
This is crazy. This makes me nervous just watching. Whoa! Whoa! Holy moly. We are literally on the edge of our seats here. One slip, there's no two ways about it, and this guy is falling to his unfortunate death.
It's raining durian. Jeez, that's a couple of meters from us.
Az has just gone to heaven.
I've died and gone to heaven.
I'm so nervous for this bloke up there because it is like 100% humidity. We're just sweating watching him, so he'd be so slippery on that tree.
Yeah, if one of these durians hit you on the head or the shoulder, it'd be a serious injury. They're just like 2 or 3 kilos a piece and covered in super sharp spikes. You can barely see him now. He's like right up in the tip of the canopy, nearing the top of the tree. It's like he's slowly making his way down now. Jeez, I thought we knew how to climb.
Mate, we are amateur compared to these guys out here. This bloke could teach a monkey how to climb. It's so impressive.
Yep, that was the fallen shot. Raining durians.
Oh man, a leech has got you.
Yeah, I could feel there was something on me.
Oh, he doesn't want to let go.
Now he's got me.
He's starting to come back down now. Wow.
He's got a long, slow, slippery way down to safety.
Wow.
Mantap. Wow. Bagus.
I don't know the word in Indonesian, but incredible. Indah. Wow.
I wish I could sort of articulate how impressed I am right now, but I just don't have the words, unfortunately. That was epic.
We just came down from that first tree and he's now climbing an almost equally as tall one straight away, like 10 seconds later. Mentawai kuat. He's saying that the mentawai very strong, and he's right.
He wasn't one for receiving accolades. He just sort of told me to get out of his way, take his basket up here and watch out because there's more durians coming down. Copy that, sir. Actually, it's a chance to appreciate this basket. This is all natural. I thought this was steel wire, but this is all natural as well.
All woven.
Yeah, weaved in the right way, it forms a very, very strong backpack. Fit a few durians in there, mate.
Hope so.
Wow. Oh, bagus.
Taking to shave your beard, mate?
Sometimes they put the poison in the knife
Oh, really?
before.
So maybe don't do that.
Yeah, but this is okay.
All right, it seems all the fruit has now been cut down from the trees, and this is a time where we might be able to be useful. So we're coming down and picking up the fruit. I hope someone was keeping count. There would have been at least 70 durians come down, I reckon. There's a few of the family have sort of come down as well to help pick up the day's spoils.
No, come on. Yeah, good man. Nomor satu?
Nomor satu di dunia.
Number 1, the king of fruits. It is a real life durian party here.
Mana belum?
Ah, okay.
What an honour to be given one of the king of fruits by the chief himself.
One more for the basket.
Nice one.
The durian really seems to be an important part of the culture of daily life here, even to the point where if land is subdivided off or inherited, to mark out a boundary, they'll plant durian trees. So there's quite a lot of durians like in a line through the jungle, which indicates a boundary of like property ownership. Yeah, everyone seems pretty obsessed with it, as much as me, which is refreshing. So I'll say we'll have a bit more of a feed and then keep pressing into the jungle. One more for good luck. Can I go in?
Yeah, mate.
Just been told to please stop. Not exactly sure what we're in here for.
He said, come.
Go now? Okay, we're off again.
Baiko.
Like,
Orang.
ah, okay.
We've been told this is the tree they use to then eventually turn into the loincloth underwear. I think it's a bit of a process, but I think Az is going to look great in one. So as he's beating that bark of the tree, he's able to then peel it away, and it's all coming away as one big item. Looks like we're doing another strip, or he's doing another strip, and I imagine he's just going to work his way around that whole tree until he takes a number of different strips off.
That's the first strip. First of probably 4 or 5 that he's going to get off this particular nama pohon. Baiko.
So he's managed to clean the sap off with a specific leaf, and now he's tearing that strip in two. I've been summoned to whack the hell out of this cloth. I didn't whack it hard enough, apparently. The chief's taken over anyway. Oh, okay. Bagus, bagus.
Yeah. Way more than a lemon.
Tegelut.
Oh, that's a big one.
Bagus?
Mananam.
This would have to be very good for you.
Yeah.
It's like a lemon times 5.
Wow.
Very sour. Be nice on seafood.
Punya garam, ada garam, kasih enak.
Adds it to a meal and it's really tasty.
Oh,
Holy.
bawa mau makan
No?
ada,
Alright.
ambil.
Let's get some more.
Yeah.
Take back to the village.
Oh, yeah?
Tidak apa-apa.
Oh.
Tidak apa-apa.
Successful morning, mate.
Yeah, mission success. Got the durians, learnt a fair bit, got the loincloths. You never know where the day's going to take us. I don't know.
For sure.
I don't know what's happening.
All right. It's not finished yet, mate. All right, so this loincloth has been thoroughly beaten. Now it's getting a bit of a rinse in the fresh water. It's starting to look more and more like a set of underwear along every step.
The boys just putting the clothes on the drying line. And that was the last they ever saw of Jack Strickland wearing clothes.
I'm going to embrace this, mate. This has been a fair bit of hard work that's gone into this. It's nice and soft, nice texture.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Could be a new B2B product.
Could be,
perhaps.
mate. Could be. Alright, we're all kitted up and off for an afternoon forage. I feel like a bit of a drag queen in this outfit, but we're just gonna roll with it. I think we are trying to gather something for dinner, going for a hunt and gather. Not exactly sure what's on the menu here. There are some monkey skulls up in the hut there, and we've been told they are the best food around here, but I'm not sure of our likelihood of getting a hold of one of them today. There's also some pig skulls. Anyway, we'll see what we come across. These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do.
Yeah.
One of these days, these boots will walk all over you.
You're incredibly saucy with them boots, eh? So with the loincloths that we're now wearing, we did want to go as authentic as possible and have no underwear underneath. We wanted to go full tribal mode. However, I'll be honest with you, it really wasn't holding in the nuts and bolts. So, at the risk of spooking everyone here and getting flagged on YouTube for nudity, we decided to keep our underwear on. Definitely feels good walking through the jungle mostly naked. It's a lot cooler. How do you feel, mate?
I feel free.
Feel free?
I feel liberated. It's an interesting combo though, the nude plus gumboots.
Nude plus boots.
I'm just gonna wear whatever the chief wears, mate. And that's what he reckons is the go.
Yep, all we need is axes and machetes.
Yeah. That would ruin your day. Holy. My guesses are that this one has been struck by lightning from the top and it's come and just blown out here.
There's nothing else in the area that's burnt
Yeah.
this piece here.
That's definitely what's happened, eh? Hectic.
Still standing strong though.
The rainforest is getting thicker and thicker. The mud's getting deeper and deeper. I'm struggling to keep up with the chief here. He spotted something he likes here.
He just used an axe, his machete, and a sort of a branch as a lever to split open the trunk that's been decomposting here in the swamp.
Oh, yeah. I think that is what we must be looking for. See those big witchetty grubs?
That looks like that's dinner. Big larvae, which is eating out the sago palm trunk. They look pretty juicy, to be honest.
They do, don't they?
Yeah.
Quick, mate, they're getting away.
They bite you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, they do bite you. Right.
Oh, yum.
They're nice.
Oh, look at him moving. Ah! Oh, I've hit the jackpot up here. Wow. Tamara! Holy moly. Look at them all.
Tamara.
Go.
Tamara.
Dinner's at stake. Bit different to the usual old catch and cook.
I think to most people around the world this would be considered absolutely disgusting, hey? But these guys, I'm pretty excited for them. They must taste alright.
Still a fair bit of room in the bag. Let's keep going.
Fill it up, you reckon?
Yeah, I think so. Bag of protein. A few of them are getting busted by the axe or the stick, so you're seeing a bit of the juice, a bit of the extra protein that's on the inside. Doesn't look too inviting, but we'll see what it tastes like. Crunchy, a little bit sweet. I can see what he means, the young coconut, but the skin and the actual texture of the grub is quite chewy. As you can hear, as my teeth are trying to crunch it, but overall it's better than I thought.
They reckon life is all about new experiences. I can't say I've ever done this before. Look at this one. He bit back, that one. Not too bad. And that is the aftermath. We pretty much did that entire tree. There's got to be about 10 kilos worth of grubs there, but the chief is happy we got the majority of them. Let's head back for one hell of a feast. You lost a gumboot. I thought we'd lost you to the mud forever, the way you screamed. Yeah. You reckon they'll be happy with what the hunters have brought back, mate?
With the grub basket?
Yeah.
I hope so. There's probably 5 to 8 kilos worth of protein on the backpack, so yeah, I hope it's well received. Took us a while. There's the result of our foraging efforts for dinner tonight.
It's a big tub, eh?
My wife, she's really happy with that.
You happy with that?
Wow.
Yeah? Really? By goose.
I'm excited to see how they go cooked up on the grill. Leave in the comments, honestly, if you would eat one of these raw, or if you would have it grilled, or you just no way wouldn't do it. Keen to know what your thoughts are about eating a feast like this for dinner. The process now is that they're going from this tub and then just getting a quick spritz and then on a bamboo stake so that they can be done, I guess, satay style. What are these called again? Tamara?
Tamara.
Tamara? Tamara. Satay tamara.
Tamara menanam.
Satay on the sticks over the hot coals.
Tamara menanam.
All in one?
Makut ke kay ko.
Enak.
Enak.
How is it, Fran?
You gotta finish it.
Similar to a prawn, really.
Yeah?
They put a little bit of salt on them and cooked on the coals.
Mm.
I think it's mind over matter. If you get past you're eating a huge, big larvae, then yeah, it's quite nice.
More thought it was like biting into a wriggling pimple. Is how I would describe it.
Maybe you're accurate and I'm just being polite.
These ones look like they're getting stored for later.
Vô cái chuồng.
They're going to be good with a bit of chili.
Yeah?
And a whole lot of rice. Just scooping them up. Look.
Vô cái na lệ khéo. Qua na lệ thay bà bay.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Selamat makan.
It's the finished product with some rice, potatoes, noodles, egg, and chili sauce. That's dinner. What she said?
She reckons she might get a start tonight.
Oh, you never know when you're gonna strike luck, mate.
Cha này chết.
Aaron.
Aaron. Jack.
Jack. Aaron done Jack.
Aaron. Jack.
Yeah.
Not exactly sure how this has happened, but Aaron found himself giving a massage to the chief's wife. I'm not quite sure if that's welcome, but she seems to be enjoying it.
It's a very intimate thing, isn't it, giving a massage?
Especially to the chief's wife.
Yes. It certainly is. I hope she's enjoying it.
The chief's pointing him in the right direction. Get down a bit lower.
No more stress, just relax. Not exactly sure what happened there, but I think everyone's happy about it.
It was a bit of a happy ending there, mate.
Yeah, I think so. As long as I don't wake up to a knife in the neck from the chief. Okay? Alright, hope so.
This is crazy. Alright, we're off on the morning adventure today. The chief has stayed behind at the camp. Apparently he's got some important business to take care of, so we're out with the ladies. And it seems like we're going fishing. I think we're looking for their favourite section of the river. They've got different baskets and nets and even spears, I think, different apparatus. So hopefully we can catch some fish, bring it back to the chief. Apparently this is the lucky flower that's going to bring in the fish. Let's see how it works.
Yeah. The fresh shoots of these ferns, which seem to be growing all along the edge of the creek, is what the ladies are tipping off. Yeah, younger. She's got some in her hair too. Must be good luck. So we've walked for about half an hour through sort of thick rainforest, a bit of swampy country. We've now come through a little village to the edge of this, I guess, offshoot of what would be the main river, and we're just snaking our way upstream. So hopefully we're getting to the fishing grounds.
The girls are straight in there. I think this is we're going to get deep and dirty in the mud and water here. Yeah. Stop your yapping and get in here, bulle. I think that's what that means. All right. All right. So it seems underneath each side of the bank here, there's a bit of an undercut ledge, and something's just got a. What's this? And the ladies are going underneath there with the net and working their way up the river. Oh, that's a fish? Fish? Ikan. Get in there, mate. There's no turning back, mate.
It's quite nice.
Yeah. See, it is refreshing, isn't it? Right, mate, just use your hands to grab a hold of big catfish. Get in there, Fred. Grab a hold of something. Oh, no, I reckon that would be the prize.
Oi, get off me.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
That would
the
be
claw there, big freshwater yabby.
That's probably the prized one, hey?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he's going for you. He's got some reach in that claw, mate.
The claw is actually longer than the yabby itself. almost double the length. So hopefully we can get a few more of these. These are good tucking.
I haven't, Fran, you bogged. Boots off. Oh yeah, boots are no good actually.
The boots just fill up with mud and get cemented to the bottom of the river. Oh, something's jumping over here.
What have you got, us?
One very small prawn. Grab that raw. Strick, you right there, mate?
I missed the memo that we were meant to take the gumboots off.
It's a hollow log and she thinks there's something good in there, mate. Give her a hand.
This is a hard piece of timber.
No shrimp left behind, Az.
Yeah, you know the rules. No shrimp.
All shapes and sizes, mate.
Behind.
No shrimp left behind.
Still perfecting my technique here.
Yeah. Not having the same successes as her.
I'm really bagging these little bubba shrimps. No fish yet. Oh yeah?
What do you got? Oh, nice one. Okay. Whoa!
Oh!
Oh no! Wow!
Wow,
That's the big
Eating well today.
bagus.
It's a bit of a different style of fishing to anything we've ever done before. And we're coming to realise that the hunting and gathering missions around here, nothing comes easy. The durian was hard to get, the grubs were really hard to get yesterday, and now the fish are pretty challenging to get as well. So there's a massive amount of appreciation coming from us to these guys and their skill set and just how hard they need to work for a feed around here.
I was wondering why the ladies were completely clothed in longs, like long pants, long shirts. I was like, well, maybe we should put clothes on. I'm like, no, you're right. We're getting eaten alive by midgies and mosquitoes. But fortunately, we can just like submerge ourselves in the water and cover ourselves with mud, which seems to be the only strategy to avoid them.
In hindsight, we may have been better sporting a Louis Vuitton dress like the girls up ahead. So the girls obviously weren't too impressed with the netting skills of Az and Fran, and they've taken back over. While this is sort of fun and games for us, they're really relying on catching a feed here. So they're wasting no more time. They're getting pretty serious. They've got the nets working and there's more and more shrimps coming in now. I think they're just really paying out on us at the moment, and it's hilarious, but we can't quite gather what exactly they're saying.
Tolo lang guy.
What do you make of that?
Useless foreigners.
I think so. There's some wild pigs that are feeding on the bank up here. You can hear them just behind us.
We've been working our way up this little creek for the best part of an hour. I'd say we'd have a pretty good feed right now, but yeah, the girls are really making sure that we don't go back empty-handed, and we've got enough to bulk out with, you know, rice and maybe a few veggies from the back of the village. So we're just going to keep cruising along with them. It is a really beautiful way to start the morning, being out in the jungle. It's good.
Wow!
Oh!
That is the prized catch of the day.
That's the jackpot, a 2 or 3 foot long eel.
Wow.
You put some time in for that.
Big long.
Enough, yeah? You good? All right, number 1 taste.
Yeah?
Putting it to sleep straight away. A couple of swift blows to the neck and the back of the head, and that eel is straight to sleep. Looks like some really good meat in it, really white flesh. You can see there. Yeah, they seem pretty stoked with that. I think that's sort of the jackpot of this style of fishing anyway. Yeah, I know.
All right.
They seem pretty convinced there's a big eel under this log here. It does look perfect. So at one end, she's causing a bit of commotion and smashing around with a stick. And there's a net set at the other end. Hopefully that flushes it out and he gets caught up the back.
It worked. Big fish. Might be the biggest of the day. Yeah, well done. Bagus.
The realities of a rainforest, mate.
No rain, no rainforest. Just started bucketing down in the last 5 minutes. It's all part of it, eh?
Yeah. It is torrentially raining now. Been about 3 hours in. We're done, Habis?
Habis.
All right, we're finished. We're gonna make our way back to the village. All right, so I'm following Boss Mama, and the other guys have, maybe we're going a bit slower and we've broken away from each other. Which is kind of concerning. You can't really hear anything, like you can't call out to each other because the rain is deafeningly loud. So yeah, I'm just doing my best not to lose Mama, because if I lose Boss Mama, I literally have no idea where I am. There's no sun to follow, and it's pretty thick country here. Woo! Might be over there somewhere. Hello! Woo! Oh jeez, this is slippery. Them boots are made for walking, mate. Walking on slippery big logs.
And that's just what they'll do.
I'm certainly glad we're not coming back to the camp empty-handed. Almost lost the basket. Hey!
Alawita.
Hey!
Alawita.
Yeah. Eel, ikan, udang. Ada.
Maeru.
And vegetables.
Anay lo
Urap.
John is loinan.
Boss Mama said she was feeling really cold and a little bit sick, so we hightailed it back. Probably took 30 or 40 minutes in the slop, the wet slop. But we got there.
Mission success, mate.
Never a doubt.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shrimp here. And what looked like a mud cod. Pretty similar to mud cod we used to catch barra in Australia. Yeah, a bit of a mixed bag. A few big ones, a few small ones. They'll come up beautiful in a meal.
Enak.
This is one of my favourite meals yet. It's the sagu cooked in bamboo. It's just been like all processed, which is a massive job, then cooked over the coals, having it with a bit of creek fern and prawns. Really nice.
So these few ingredients from the bush, if mixed together in the right way, create a poison so poisonous that it would kill me instantly. The chief here is going to show us how it's done.
Just without anything, just a ragi. That's poison. You put in the river.
Kill the fish?
Collect that, yes.
Yeah.
Fish or shrimp or crab.
So we're currently being shown the process and the recipe to make a poison which they use to hunt things like monkeys or pigs, and they've explained it that once that penetrates your skin, this poison, there's no anti-venom known to this day, so it's a process they take pretty seriously. Back in days gone by, they would use this poison to hunt against neighbouring tribes, and it's incredibly lethal. We're learning from the chief here, so it's a pretty sacred practice, and we're feeling pretty privileged to be getting a first-hand showing of it.
And also, they were saying that if they do, say, blow dart or put it on the end of their arrow and hit a full-grown wild boar, like a big jungle pig, within 20 or 30 metres, it just drops dead. That's it. So, yeah, it's pretty serious stuff.
That there's the really deadly one. Little black root. Next is the chili.
Hard along the way. There it is right there. We've been left unsupervised. But if I touch that with an open wound, that would kill me instantly, apparently. Oh, awesome. So he's just brought out the arrows, which is a crucial part of the bow and arrow, and they are a work of art here. It looks like half bamboo, half hardwood. I think they're about to go in the poison. Oh, all the way down there, right. Poison is now being applied to all of these different spears. They were just explaining that his whole arsenal of spears has poison on it, ready to go at all times. That way, if a wild pig runs throughout the front, he's locked and loaded. What's he saying, mate?
I just said that within... I just went to like pretend, like put my finger and lick it, and he's just like, within minutes you'll be dead. That's what he said to me, and nothing will fix you.
It's terrifying.
Terrifying. It actually smells quite nice because it's got that, what looks like a blue turmeric and chili and this ground tree root there. It smells quite good. It's deceiving.
It's pretty cool seeing all the very specific tools they've made, all from the jungle, different parts of different bits of wood. There's the hammer, the grater, paintbrush. There's the almost like a lime squisher or a lemon squisher, a pair of tongs, the different baskets. They've really got this down to a fine art, and he takes a fair bit of pride in his work here. He's probably been going for maybe 45 minutes now, and those poisonous arrows are then going into the fire to seal, coming back out for another coat, and then going back in. So this definitely isn't just for show. He's serious that he wants to use these arrows at some point.
Not going to drip off and harden into the tips. It's about 2 feet away from our tofu we're having for dinner that's getting cooked up now. Tofu, death arrow. Chief's just summoned us somewhere. We're not sure where we're going or what we're doing, but when Chief says come, we go. That's the leaf of the poisonous root. So you go to the base of this, and that's where you'll dig up the deadly poison.
Padamu katanya.
Yeah.
Itu dia. Ini masih kecil. Tahun 25, kamu datang ke sini, kita bikin lagi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time.
It can just kill you if you make one little slip.
And he tempts fate. One slip away from putting that through his hand or his finger, but he's clearly done that a few times. Get him, friend. Oh, wow. And the safest place was the target.
Make sure in the middle, the arrow. A bow.
Don't shoot that at me, friend.
Ah, okay.
Oh, that was pretty good.
Oh, bagus.
Hit the target. That's 2 for 2 from the Chief. He hit that bottle at about 5 or 6 meters.
Man, don't miss.
How's it to shoot?
Yeah, good. It's going to take me a little bit of practice before any animal is in danger, but it's got a fair bit of power to it, surprisingly. I don't think he's too impressed with my first shot, mate.
Get him, Chief. Get him. Oh, I'd hate to be in the firing line of Chief.
One thing's for certain after this afternoon, I'm really happy I'm on the good side of the Chief. He is an absolute weapon. Ooh, he's going to shoot again.
Oh! Oh, jeez!
Almost, friend.
Hey! Meat for dinner.
Kalau dibukan, tidak bisa jalan.
Yeah.
Hari,
Yeah.
jauh.
Really?
Yeah, worms from yesterday, eel, fish, prawns and sago, all in bamboo tubes over the fire. This one's the eel.
But please, if you eat that, don't put in a plate, okay?
Yeah.
Put inside the plate. Because the salmon, now he's in no problem. This is my tradition.
That's the eel, mate. How is it?
Yeah, they've snapped the bamboo in half where they've cooked the eel in over the fire. It's quite smooth, very tender. I don't know what they've cooked it with, whether it's just nothing at all, like directly eel, but it's tasty. It's really good. There's bones through the middle of it, which just separate really easy. The meat is super tasty. Yeah. Apparently we're not allowed to put the eel in the bowl because the Mentawai shamans, the medicine man, he may use the bowl and they can't eat eel. So yeah, as much as we know, but yeah, we're just eating it straight out of the bamboo and it's really, really yum. Enak ya? Banana.
What does he not like?
Just gave me his egg.
Yeah?
His half-eaten egg.
Thank you. Thank you. Terima kasih. Sampai jumpa.
Surba gata, yeah. Yeah. Sampai jumpa.
Every time we are open, welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
See you again. Yeah.
Okay, enjoy.
So even the babies are crying for our departure.
Left.
If you're looking for a good adventure travel bag, these B2B adventure bags are pretty hard to beat. This is the same bag I travel with on an aeroplane. It just goes above you in the hand luggage there, but then you can load it up with literally all your possessions here, trek through the mud. If it gets wet, just hose it off. So if you're interested in one of these guys, check out our website. What an incredible couple of days. Pretty sad to be leaving this morning, hey mate?
Yeah, it was starting to feel like home after a few days and you just really can't beat stepping into another world, a completely different lifestyle. The takeaways and what you learn is just, like, you can't beat it.
Amazing. And guys, if you enjoyed this style of episode, we've got so many different places scattered around the globe that we'd love to go. So let us know in the comments if you want to see more of this style. We'd love to share it with you.
Yeah, please do. Let us know and we'll see you out here.
Cheers, guys.